G'day everyone, Brian from Prime Cuts Lawn Care in Yass, New South Wales, Australia. It's Thursday afternoon, the 12th of February. We had a little bit of rain this morning, which put the kibosh on me doing one of my customers just out of town. We're going to do that next week. So I've got a gap in my timetable for this time next week, which will be the 19th, which is good. So I've just going to do some work here at my place today because the grass has got a bit long, particularly up the back. So I guess the lawnmower man is a bit like a plumber or a sparky or a chippy. We always leave our own last. So just so you know, I'll be using the little Honda HRU196 Buffalo Pro 19-inch legendary little mower. But what I'm doing is I'm taking the mulching block or chock out of it, and I'm just lifting the back door so that the grass can come out freely. Not a big deal for the front, sorry, because it's short enough as it is. But for the back, some areas it's a foot long, so I want it to disperse. It'd bog the mower down in mulching mode unless I had it high. Don't want to do that. I want it out, and then that'll just spread it on the surface. I'll leave it for a day or two to dry, and then I'll run back over it because there's only, I'll call it the back section where the sprinkler was and stuff, which need doing like that. But that works really well. Once it's dry, it smashes it up and it's pretty good. So I'll give you some vision of whippersnipping. I can't remember because this is a post introduction. I've already done everything. I can't remember if I did it the front first or the back first. I think I did the back first. So I'm whippersnipping the back, then the front, mowing whichever, and then the next one. Anyway, I got confused. So anyway, I'll come back to you very soon. At the end, and we'll just wrap it all up. So just going from the front to the back, that's the nature strip. It's greened up pretty well since we've had the 30 mils the other day. We've also had some little showers. We had some more little showers here this morning, and that sort of put the kibosh on doing a customer's property this morning. We'll just wait. The front lawn looks really great now. It's thickening up and growing. It's been warm. Now, for those of you who watched my video the other day, just look over the fence here and see the transformation. That was brown the other day. Now it's green. And then we'll just go up to the back. I'll just walk around the side. Tradesman's entrance. Sorry, that's fallen over, that crepe myrtle. And then up the back here, it was quite long. As you saw, it always grows quicker than the front. So I had the back up, and there's method in my madness there. Where it's shorter like this down in this area, it doesn't matter whether you use the mulcher or not. You can't see any clumpy bits there or bits on the surface. Up here you can, but what I want to do is that thick stuff, I want it to dry, and then I'll run over it again when it's dry, and it'll mulch back in, really up the back here, which was the main culprit. You can see the clumps here and there, but it'll be in the western sun, and you can see a couple of the rows down here, and I'll run over those with the mulching chock in the little Honda, and that'll tidy that up and work it back into the ground. So that's come up really well. So that's all done, everyone. Roughly takes an hour to do whippersnipping, mowing, and then just leaf blowing. Today I did around a couple of the edges with the leaf blower and the driveway, but it's all come up pretty well. Very happy with it. Things will crank up again now. As you see, a little bit of rain and everything takes off, particularly the back. So I've got a service provider job tomorrow. Unfortunately, I can't videotape that for privacy, and that's fine. I may have one of the properties I've previously shown before. I think it was the steep slope that I've whippersnipped, and then the back area. So I'll see if I can get some vision of that for you. And then I got a phone call, or got contacted yesterday for a Ventrac job because of the rain, and it's taken the sting out of the dry pastures. So I'm going to look to do that early-ish on Saturday morning, because it will still be dewy and high humidity, which is all good. So I hope to get some vision of that for you as well. And then next week, I'm pretty certain that I'll be mowing, which is really great, because it's essentially been close to 2 months of being pretty quiet, but that's okay too. So when you got to go, you got to get into it and make hay while the sun shines. So it's about 28, 29 degrees. It's very, very humid, as you could anticipate. It's something I'm not used to, because our heat is generally a dry heat, but the moisture means things grow, and that's what we want. So anyway, that's my lot for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm getting very close. I think I've got 490 subscribers, so 10 off that magical 500. I think that's the magical one. So if you got any friends, share the videos. I'd greatly appreciate it, and I'll catch you soon.